Sheikh Jassim has 2 approvals, but there's a problem, as fans reject Sir Jim Ratcliffe. At the beginning of the month, it emerged Sheikh Jassim had 2 approvals as he looks to buy Manchester United. However, with Sir Jim Ratcliffe reportedly in pole position to seal a takeover, those green lights may count for nothing. It's an uncertain time at Old Trafford at present, with the Glazers continuing to cling to power. At the beginning of the month, it was reported that Sheikh Jassim had 2 people backing his bid to buy United. One is Paris Saint-Germain chief Nasser Al-Khelaifi, who has been helping his compatriot with advice behind the scenes, and the other was from the Emir of Qatar, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. It was also claimed that, should Sheikh Jassim succeed in his takeover bid, then United would spearhead a multi-club network consisting of PSG and Sporting Braga. But while Sheikh Jassim has backing, it seems as though he's still got plenty of work to do if he's to succeed in his bid. Earlier in the week, it became clear that Ratcliffe was actually the frontrunner in the battle to own United. The Ineos chief has, according to some reports, outbid Sheikh Jassim with his latest offer nearing the £6 billion mark. Others have claimed his offer is lower due to the fact he's willing to let much maligned duo Joel and Avram Glazer stay at the club in a reduced capacity. There is, however, talk of Sheikh Jassim potentially making a last-ditch bid in order to swing the takeover pendulum his way. That would be a bombshell development, especially if the Qatari billionaire was to outbid Ratcliffe to wrestle back control. Joel and Avram have long been open to staying at United, even if their other 4 siblings are prepared to pack their bags and go. So, with a final decision starting to near, it's going to be fascinating to see how the situation unfolds. Sheikh Jassim has pledged to bring the glory days back to United, while also briefing about some of the players he has in mind. He's a big admirer of PSG duo Neymar and Kylian Mbappe, who aren't guaranteed to still be strutting their stuff at the Parc des Princes next term. Eduardo Camavinga is another player in his sights, though it's hard to see Real Madrid letting the midfielder go. And Sheikh Jassim likes Kingsley Coman, too, with the France international previously a target for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. As for Ratcliffe, however, he'll be hoping his positive relationship with the Glazers and work to his advantage. Back in October, he hailed the pair and revealed why he hadn't bid for the club sooner. Manchester United is owned by the Glazer family, whom I have met, he said at the time. I've met Joel and Avram and they are the nicest people. I have to say, they are proper gentlemen. They don't want to sell it. It's owned by the 6 children of the father and they don't want to sell it. If it had been for sale in the summer then, yes, we would have probably had to go following on from the Chelsea thing. But we can't sit around hoping that one day Manchester United will become available. We have an exciting sporting franchise, but the one thing we don't have is a premier team. The most popular sport in the world is football, and it is the sport we were brought up with, and it's the one most close to us. We really should have an asset in the sporting franchise. In other news, Manchester United loanee Amad Diallo scored a beautiful free kick to help Sunderland beat Luton 2-1 in the first leg of their semi-final playoff. The United loanee lashed in a free kick 5 minutes before halftime after a layoff from Alex Pritchard when the Black Cats needed it the most. It was the forward's 14th goal of the season, while he has led the club with fine form to the playoffs this campaign, and his effort saw the Stadium of Light erupt at a time when they were trailing after Elijah Adebayo scored the opener for Luton. Pritchard rolled a free kick into Ahmad's path, who has a penchant for the spectacular, and the 20-year-old had Sunderland fans out of their seats once again with his sumptuous strike, which turned the game on its head. The Black Cats took complete control of the tie afterward, and would have been gutted to hear the halftime whistle. The domination did not stop there as they went on to take the lead after the break. Jack Clarke, once of Tottenham and Leeds, delivered a fine cross for Try Hume to power a header past Ethan Horvath in the Luton net, and it proved pivotal as Sunderland went to claim a 2-1 win over the Hatters, with help from their star boy. United are keen to see Amad continue his development. They would have been delighted that the youngster can turn up in the biggest of moments. Both sides are desperate to make it to the Premier League, and the atmosphere has been rocking as a result. Luton have been in stunning form this season after finishing 3rd in the Championship, having lost just twice since Christmas, while Sunderland scraped into 6th after a jaw-dropping end to the campaign, where they went unbeaten in 9 matches to sneak in ahead of Millwall on the final day of the regular season. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.